This guy kind of exemplifies how I feel right now. I feel like dancing. Christmas, easy boy, easy. Christmas into Carnival here on the show, and believe it or not, as I said, as we get ready for the as we get ready for the Christmas holidays, Carnival is literally
on us.
Do you know the first fete that really kicks off Carnival for many people around is on New Year's Day? What has happened to Christmas? We're kicking off a little fete and food as we continue, and really and truly, as I said, it's Christmas into Carnival, and it really happens so seamlessly in Trinidad and Tobago sometimes. I have with me this morning a lady that is responsible for that first fete. Moka All-Inclusive, the folks at Trinity College, and I have the former vice principal of the school and the chief cook and bottle washer of this fete.
Yeah.
Janice Richards is here with me this morning.
Nice to be here.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Fine, a little worked up. We have so much to do in so little time.
This has happened before. In my years doing Moka, I'm trying to remember a New Year's Day fete.
This is our 19th year, and I think in the 19 years, this is probably our third year we've had it.
On New Year's Day? Wow, what has that been like? I mean, so you had that experience before where you had to prepare for a fete. Christmas, literally, out the door, straight to the Carnival.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Christmas is out the door for me because I usually, for example, have a little get-together for my friends and family only. That's out the door. So I have to be up there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no Olia's lying for you this year, Janice.
No Olia's lying.
How are things shaping up though? I mean, Carnival season is here. We just have a couple weeks away. Yeah.
Well, I must say the last week things, in terms of like selling tickets and things, people now, they now realize, well, it's right there.
Switching focus.
They start to focus on it, yes.
Yeah. You take me back because you have been the vice principal, you've been a teacher at the school for over 30 years.
36 and a half, I believe.
36 and a half. Now
retired now. But
now happily retired, yeah.
Still involved with them,
But you told me that you were one of the brainstorms behind this fete 19 years ago.
Yes, that's right.
Tell me about how that all...
And I believe in those days the tickets were just about $175. And I believe that our first band was Roy Cape was the first one. We always maintain a good relationship with them.
Yeah.
It's grown because in terms of what we offer, we still offer a value for money because our price is this is the third year we're keeping our price at the same $750.
Serious.
But it's really grown a lot.
Yeah, but at $175, take me back. That was not all inclusive at that point, was it?
Yes,
that was all inclusive.
It was small. We had catered for probably 450 people, if so many, because we were there, wondering if it would work up in Moka.
Would people come all the way up there to party?
They're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming,
Yeah.
It really has grown.
And you would have seen the growth because, and the growth, as you said, started small, but the growth you would have had to make changes along the way in terms of offering people something that they want to come all the way up Moka for, because competition started to come around all over the place. Yeah, what was that?
We were able to keep the competition, keep steady and able to compete quite well.
The important thing for the school, because over the years the funds go back to the school.
Every cent goes back to the school. And it is the largest fundraiser for the college. And we really, I must say, we've been able to do quite a lot.
Give me some of the examples.
Our last big feat was the repainting of the external walls, and the height of Trinity College.
Yes.
I think the scaffolding probably cost us more than the paint.
Yeah,
because it's really a huge
building.
Height. So that is probably our largest project within the last couple of years. The next big one we want to do, I don't know how things would go, but we're trying our best to see if we can fix the school now. The roofing has to be done, especially over the years with the rain and so. Because we've been told if we don't repair that roof, that paint job is not going to last long. And where the college is located, it's a lot of moss and mold and that sort of
thing.
But everything goes back to
everything goes back to the school.
we really do try to spread ourselves, like we'll help out the football, we'll help out the dragon boat. You know, we have them on here, we did a beautiful play and we have them fund it, you know, so, and then if the physical thing, like we did bathrooms and all of that. So we spread ourselves really when we try our best.
Can I answer that team a question that may be ridiculous? I mean, this, as you say, is now the biggest fundraiser, and I know Trinity College, it probably is out for a lot of the schools that are now doing Fetes. What happened before? In terms of, because I know a lot of money goes back into it. What happened before in terms of maintaining these colleges? Well,
I remember when I first went to Trinity many years ago, we had something called Moka Day, which was like a bazaar.
Right.
But that just kept going into what we call the overdraft. And I always remember the students telling me one time is, but we raise all this money on this bazaar and it doesn't go back in, we don't see it. But we have been able to bring that down and we've been able to take, but the bazaar was one of the things.
But it wouldn't have been the type of...
Then they have barbecues and...
Right, yeah. Not the type of funds that these Fetes would generate now.
Well, yes, and what happens is that, remember we are an assisted secondary,
right.
So we don't get 100% funding, and when that funding comes to the school, it really takes a little time, and it takes a lot to maintain the college on a day-to-day basis.
Of course, yeah.
It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot.
All right, so tell me a little bit, because this kicks off, that normally Moka Fete kicks off my carnival season. You know that, you know that, you know that. The food has become a big thing with these all-inclusive Fetes. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect on New Year's Day coming to a Fete.
One of the things that we are pushing, and it's not anything new, but we want to emphasize it a little more now, especially in terms of what's happening to the economy. We're really pushing going local. That's a theme, going local. Like one special area in the bar, we have a local wines.
Right.
Including Pomsite, Sorrel, you know, I mean...
Long time wines kind of thing.
Wines. And we also including chocolates, alcoholic chocolates made in Trinidad. So we want to help them, you know, there are a lot of people out there that... So we have a couple of people who are helping to get them together. So
the local artisans,
yes,
nice,
yes.
Nice.
And then we have a little thing too where we are offering like the fruit dipped in alcohol, vodka, whatever, and also doing local foods with cocktails and so on. So we have that. And then of course, our Cosmopolitan Society, we do offer that array of dishes. Like the Chinese, I understand, we love that.
Wait, why are you selling more to the
Chinese.
I head up the stairs, I head up the stairs,
That roast pig is really a great way to put line up and get on for that. But what's good about that stall is that everything is done on site.
Right.
Comes up there in the morning
and
cooks everything.
Everything on site.
For that. So that's the Chinese, and we have it again. And then of course another popular one of the food stores that we have is that seafood cocktails. You know, no other school Fete offers that.
It is a unique thing. It is a unique thing.
Expensive.
Yes.
We were looking at how we could cut things. We said no, this is something that people come
for. No.
So I
actually start the Fete with that. It's really nice.
It's a long line for that one. So we're having him as usual.
Yes.
And then we're having the Creole with all the Uku and the first day, a lot of visitors going to be here.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of Trinidadians coming for the season.
Yes.
You know, we have a lot of the local food here.
I so do appreciate the local spin that you're putting on it this year, because that buy local, consume local kind of thing.
We really want, we said that.
Yes.
I mean, though most of our dishes are usually local things, we want to really push it, but the wine one is the one that we're really pushing out. We kind of giving the international, the outsiders a little push this year. A little outside this year. So let's see what will happen.
Nice. Same, the bands, Roy Cape is back.
Under a new name.
It's now what the All Stars. That's right. And
we have one other, but we have a little secret, a little something holding there. We have a band that when the patrons come, they'll see.
So you're not announcing that band at all?
No. Let them come. Let them have certain things that they
accustomed to. Yes.
And then one other thing that we are trying to do, and some of the committee members got together with this one, is our desserts, totally local, totally. All the desserts, sugar cake and the whatever. So we have quite a few things in here for them.
I think we were talking off here and really introduced that Janice mentioned that sometimes most of the entire calendar, the carnival calendar, especially the Fete calendar, people look to see, okay, when is Moka, and then
and then they call us taxes when it is,
and then everybody plan around after that.
This 1st of January is a big rush.
There's just something special about that party that I enjoy. I think I don't know if it's because it's the first, you know, and you come out and you
come up to that valley, especially as I always say, the ambience. Nobody can offer that. You know, when the darkness hits the place and the school lit up on the you know, it's really a beautiful. I think so. The environment.
You said you kind of were the brainstorm. What drove you to do this? So are you just a kind
wanted to really experiment to see. There were 2 other parents at the time who had helped us, but we wanted to experiment to see if this thing would work. And one of my things was I wanted people to come to Moka. And I always remember the first Fete standing up and saying, my gosh, people really are here. You know, you see it in Bishop, you see it in this place and so on. But to see they come to the college up in the hills of Moka, it was really something very valued. You know, so
19 years and going strong.
19 years and going strong.
Going strong. Going strong. Moka 2018, and celebrating 19 years this year. And I always say, guys, I mean, yes, you put out money for these fetes, but I think it's just important that it goes back into the school system, it goes back into the colleges.
And we always say, the committee always maintains that what we're looking for also, what we showcase is value for money. So our expenses are a lot, because remember that we have to create that basketball tennis court into something. But we're saying that we always make sure that we give people value for their money. So our profit margin may not be as large, but it's working. That's why it's working.
It's working. Tickets available. You can get some last minute tickets after the holidays. I'm supposing that after the Christmas holidays. So make sure and get those tickets. Moka is on New Year's Day. The carnival season officially kicks off. The Fetes.
40-11.
40-11.
People are waiting before 4.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, I'm one of the early birds, so I like to get up there early and experience the ambience. Janice Richards, guys, is dropping by Fete and Food, and I really just want to applaud Janice and Dexter and the entire committee for going local this year. So when you go to Moka, you can experience some local cuisine, local artisans doing their thing as part of the culinary scene there. Moka 2018. I keep saying 20. I'm going back in time. It's 2018 is here, New Year's Day. Check them out. Get your tickets now. Thank you very much, Janice, for dropping by this morning. We take a short break. Coming back, this is a wonderful Saturday morning. We're on the eve of a Christmas. That's right. Share a cup with us. Take time. Take a break from all your chores and come on back.